Hi everyone, welcome back to Tres Sabores. And today we're no longer nesting in place, but once again we're cooking in place. And you know, we just passed the summer solstice and already I'm thinking about the winter solstice just a bit. And I'm thinking about the things that I get to do to prepare for that. So today, the first thing, as you know, that we usually do is we pour a glass for the chef. And today I'm pouring some Nocino that I made from our beautiful walnut trees that date from about the 1920s. Such a spicy, magical blend of spices and walnut character and all sorts of fruit, just fresh and fruity and nutty, kind of an amaro, an Italian amaro, so to speak, one of my favorite beverages, besides wine, of course. Now, to get to this beautiful, dark, very tasty and savory beverage, you don't need too much. You do need a walnut tree, and you do need green walnuts. Now, traditionally, this is a blend of Italian folklore and I think witches, magic, and Christian subtlety. A long time ago, as the story goes, Vestal virgins ran around the walnut trees, barefoot, of course, just around the time of the summer solstice, and they picked green walnuts. Now, here's the scoop on green walnuts. This year we had a little bit of a cool spring, so this is what the walnuts look like when they're cut. They're still soft, so you can cut them. They haven't had a chance to harden at all. So you just cut them up, quarter them basically is the idea, and start sticking them into a big pot. Now each of these beauties hold about 2.5 liters of vodka. So remember, I'm sorry, we're not dealing with wine today. We're dealing with history and the whole idea of making a very spicy beverage that will be a good digestif, either for your future or for perhaps a winemaker dinner with Tres Sabores. This is also the time we're coming up on the July 4th weekend, and we're coming up on what's called the buck moon, also called the thunder moon or the hay moon. But I guess it's the time when the first horns of the bucks started to appear, their new antlers. So anyway, it's a magical, mystical time, a great time for making a little walnut, a little Nocino for us all. So I've got, there are, as you might expect, tons of different Nocino recipes. I suppose in Italy you could probably go to different towns and every town would have a different recipe. But there are a few things that everything has in common. Cloves, cinnamon stick, incredible vanilla, lemon, got a nice lemon rind, lemon peel here, and some involve ginger and some involve coffee. So I decided that I would kind of do both. Now I've had gloves on because the walnuts get very dark very quickly and can stain your hands. But actually I'm taking about 12 cloves. I'm taking about 6 cinnamon sticks. I'm taking a couple of, it's just so easy. It's kind of like making the lemon preserves. A couple of vanilla beans. And then for this particular one, I'm going to slice just a little bit of ginger. A little ginger goes a long way, I think, in this. But I'm going to do about 3 healthy slices. And then that's just about it. And then I'm going to take vodka, fill it up to the top, and get ready to let her rip. So adding just a little bit of lemon at the very last. A little bit more of that. And I think closing it up and shaking it up. I may have to add a little bit more vodka to this, but you get the basic idea. And the other one, I'm going to add my coffee beans. And actually, because I love cardamom, I just couldn't resist. I'm going to add a little cardamom too and see what happens. Quite a bit of lemon into this one. My cinnamon, my cloves, my vanilla beans. How about a couple more pieces of cinnamon here? Now let's fill that up too. Beautiful. So now you and I, all we have to do is wait for about 6 months. I've got an idea about what I'm going to do while I'm waiting. How about you? Thanks for joining me, and let's touch base again in December when we taste this marvelous beverage and we add a little simple syrup just to make it just a little sweet and a little bit more appetizing. Thank you and enjoy and be well.